I'd like to introduce Dr. Hashina Begum, to come and make her welcoming remarks for the day. Karibu sana, big round of applause for our first speaker of the day, Dr. Hashina Begum.
Respected today's guest of honor, Mr. Alvaro Rodriguez, UN Resident Coordinator Tanzania, dear representatives from the government, including Prime Minister's Office, Labor, Employment, Youth and Disabled, Ministry of Health, Community Development, Gender, Elderly, Children, and members of the diplomatic community, Mr. Matthew Kamwar, WHO representative, and my fellow colleagues from UN system, our partners UK and Sahara Sparks, civil society organization, young people, and also I would like to acknowledge Ruge Mutahaba, representative from Clouds Media and media houses present today. Ladies and gentlemen, Habarija Subina, Assalamu alaikum. I take this opportunity to welcome all of you to the very special occasion geared to improve the life of young people, especially the young women and girls. It is a great opportunity to utilize the talent, creativity, and energy of young people who are eager to shape the present and future of our world. Today we will witness how our young people in Tanzania combine these three key aspects: talents, creativity, and energy, to come up with solutions to address one of the pressing issues in sexual and reproductive health in Tanzania, especially the teenage pregnancy. Dear guest of honor and ladies and gentlemen, the generation of young people aged 10 to 24 is the largest ever in the world history, and that is 1.8 billion, and that is a huge chunk of population right now. According to the census 2012, the population aged 10 to 24 in Tanzania was at 14.3 million, and which is 32% of the total population, and they are the adolescent and young people, making Tanzania a very youthful nation indeed. In contrast, this large segment of the Tanzanian population face a number of challenges related to their sexual and reproductive health, especially the high rate of HIV infection, early sexual debut, early marriage, and early childbearing, and all this contribute to teenage pregnancy. Data show that of the 1.3.5 million people living with HIV in Tanzania, 9% of the young people aged 15 to 24 years and 1 in every 4 young women aged 15 to 19 years are already mothers or are pregnant with their first child, one of the highest in the world. The most serious concern is that the percentage of teenage pregnancy in Tanzania has increased from 23% to 27% in last 5 years. This is compounded by economic deprivation that can cause young girls and boys to engage in transactional sex and unprotected sex to meet basic needs or to improve their living conditions. While we know the reasons and the solution to these challenges, little has been done or achieved to reduce, for example, the high rate HIV and also the teenage pregnancy, to be mentioned among few. Dear guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, with the understanding, UNFPA introduced the use of innovation accelerator to respond to SRA challenges and other population-related issues beyond the business as usual approach. The approach has helped to cultivate new partnerships and promote an organizational culture that is open to innovation through interaction with external stakeholders, and develop spaces for testing and experimentation of innovative ideas and approaches. Young people are already driving innovation in science and technology. making conscious choices that are drastically influencing patterns of consumption and production, and mobilizing to make companies, organizations, and government more socially and environmentally responsible, where they can get information, technology, financing, mentorship, and platform for collaboration. Young innovators are able to turn their ideas into informative solutions. Dear guest of honor and ladies and gentlemen, the Innovation Accelerator, which is a mentorship accelerator program, supports young entrepreneurs with seed funding, training, and skills development to generate innovative solutions in response to challenges related to sexual and reproductive health and other population development issues which affect the majority of young people. The AMUA Accelerator is implemented in this context. The AMUA Accelerator project has been built on this truth. Young people, you will see them here presenting, are the drivers of their own ideas. Ideas that we are optimistic will help to tackle the pressing sexual and reproductive health challenges, including teenage pregnancy in the country, while promoting the social entrepreneurship among young people. AMUA Accelerator project calls on young people to realize their desire to learn about and contribute to the challenges faced by the country in regards to improving the access to and availability of SRH information and services and programs by the young people. AMUA Accelerator project is also building the capacity of the young people to transform challenges into opportunities to build the entrepreneurship through creative solution. Dear young people, you have demonstrated that you can be part of and lead the decision-making process on issues that concern all of you. On your journey to adulthood, this is the time that you discover who you are, what your dreams are, and how you want to achieve your dreams. It is a time of big opportunities, and if you used well, it is a great window of realizing your dreams. Allow me to congratulate 373 applicants all over Tanzania who dared to participate to the challenge, and special congratulations goes to the 6 finalists represented by each team present here today, full of energy and enthusiasm and ready to take charge. I do believe that intensive training on various topics have empowered you and gave more courage to tackle challenges surrounding our communities. I wish you all the best and very successful presentation of your ideas. I keep hoping that the best selected ideas will help the country's effort towards reducing the teenage pregnancy. I am grateful to UK's through the UNFPA regional offices for Eastern and Southern Africa for providing financial support to this project, Eastern and Southern Africa Regional Office for their technical support, and our partner Sahara Sparks for effective supporting the implementation of this project. Dear guest of honor and esteemed guests, for sustainability purposes, Sahara Sparks will continue to be a custodian organization for the AMUA Accelerator and will continue to support the startups of custodian organization, offering post-acceleration remote technical support even after the project completion. On the other hand, UNFPA and Sahara Sparks will facilitate sourcing for potential partners, both public and private, and sponsor to help the teams scale their innovative business models through those partnerships. Similarly, UNFPA and Sahara Sparks will assess the potential of nationwide scaling up of the project to support more innovations around SRH sector using the accelerator approach and sourcing for investment opportunities for the startups. Lastly, UNFPA, the United Nations Population Fund, remains committed to supporting the efforts of government and civil society to develop our greatest asset, young people, who can help us move closer to our shared vision for a world where every pregnancy is wanted, every childbirth is safe, and every young people's potential is fulfilled. Asante nikawa kunisikiliza.